Or the disrespect before you play, better button check. Button check.
What is up, Button Check family? Welcome back yet again to a post-Christmas episode of Checking These Buttons. Thank you guys so much for all the amazing love that you showed me on my last video when I was able to surprise my daughter with her dream present, man. I'm still going through comments and I promise I'm gonna start responding. I am tired. I am so tired. I didn't think I would be because I felt great after Christmas Eve, but Christmas morning, boy, I was tired. And I woke up today even more tired. So I'm like, yo, we getting through it. We getting through it. And then we got to go to New Year's, you know what I'm saying? But I think today was my rest day. So either way, thank you guys for tuning in. We got some hot ones. This one just popped off like 2 days ago and it's already going through the roof. So we got to check this debate. Without further ado, let's get them. Let's go. All right, first up for the FGC losing their damn mind for fighting game of the past 10 years debate buttons that need to be checked. I'm randomly scrolling, I'm reading, I'm checking out what's going on in these FGC streets. Then I see over on Reddit, we got our Street Fighter, just posted this 2 days ago, right here saying fighting game of the past 10 years. You got some options right there. But before, I noticed it already has over 1.6 thousand upvotes and almost 400 comments. That means it's live. That means it's an action-packed debate. People's losing their mind. But check out the selections first. Let me click on this here. We got fighters. We got Tekken 8, we got Street Fighter 6, we got Guilty Gear, we got Fatal Fury, we got Grand Blue, we got Mortal Kombat. I'm not laughing because it's Mortal Kombat, I'm laughing because it's Mortal Kombat 11. Uno is not even in the damn discussion, we already know that. I mean, I'm sure some of you might disagree, but after the recent, ending that it had was super, lackluster. Either way, now it's Mortal Kombat 11, Soul Calibur, Injustice 2, Marvel. How y'all feeling out of this list? Fighting game for the past 10 years. Now I'm assuming he's meaning best fighting game, like the ultimate fighting game in the last 10 years, which if that's the case, possibly more, right? But if we're just going off this list, who y'all picking? And I definitely got my opinions myself, but before we get into that, let's get some of these reactions. Right here saying, I think several took big steps in making fighting games bigger. Fighters was well executed, popular franchise that brought a lot of outsiders to fighting games. Strive was big for being the rollback netcode game. And then Street Fighter 6 is definitely the biggest overall, especially in Japan. But for me, it's Xrd Revelator and Blaze Blue Central Fiction. And then continue on, others are agreeing with him. But then down below, they're like, Xrd came out in 2014. That's more than a decade old. So technically, it can't be in this conversation. Then others adding saying, I have good memories with Fighters, Street Fighter 6, and too, but personally my favorite has to be Grand Blue versus Rising. Underneath that, somebody goes deeper saying, I came here to say the same thing. With recent patch, it's now accessible to any skill level. I've been playing fighting games for decades, but I've never been any good at landing traditional Street Fighter 5 or, I'm sorry, just Street Fighter style combos. Grand Blue's simple combo systems let me do cool stuff despite my lack of skill. Being able to do auto combo into special them into super really easily feels great. Makes me feel like a pro. Then you got more saying, man, I really wanted to get into Grand Blue. Same, it's my favorite fighting game right now. Blaze Blue Central Fiction is one of the smoothest, nicest, best feeling fighting games. And right here adding, Street Fighter 6 Fighters and Guilty Gear are generationally good. Tekken 8 Pre-Season 2, Grand Blue Fantasy, Fatal Fury, Injustice 2, Soul Calibur 6. These are my favorites. Street Fighter 6 by far, and in my heart, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, and Street Fighter 6 is outstanding game, legit, so good. My favorite part about it is how simple it is to play, yet the skill ceiling is probably infinite. They really made an accessible game that is balanced as well. I feel like somebody from Capcom just came in here and wrote that shit. I'm just saying that's what I feel. Then I noticed like an interesting take right here. Somebody brings up 2XKO, saying 2XKO actually feels fairly old school, but judging by what the devs have been saying recently and who they seem to be listening to, it will get more and more watered down as they continue updating the game, unfortunately. Patch culture has really hurt competitive games in general, and 2XKO having a 5-fucking-week patch cycle only exacerbates that, I think. And going deeper, they add right here saying, I feel this question should be qualified if you're considering only the base game or the DLCs. Some of these games have like 6-7 years of content, others are super recent. Considering the base game is hard not to give it to Street Fighter 6. Single player content, balanced netcode, ranked ladder, presentation, visuals, character design, it's the entire package. I swear Capcom is in this motherfucker. I do think Fighters Run is pretty impressive though. They made the Dragon Ball fighting game and made excellent usage of the IP. Then you even got MKX for me and just barely sneaking in there, and MKX is what got me into fighters in general. And easiest choice ever, Street Fighter 6, and then you even got a T7 down here. And wrapping it up right here, saying fighting games feel like they've evolved so much in the past 10 years alone. I feel like Strive was a swan song for the old era, and Street Fighter 6 is the figurehead for the new era. Underneath that, saying interesting take for sure. People definitely look at Strive as the start of this era from what I've seen alongside of Dragon Ball Fighters. And there you have it. Now that's not it. I just got to stop at some point, right? If you keep going, let's keep going. Scroll, we're gonna scroll. It doesn't stop. Like I said, it continues debate. People are listing, some people arguing, some people are just like, no, it's more of an opinion. At first glance, I'm biased because I'm a Street Fighter head, so I'm gonna say Street Fighter 6. I actually really do like the game, even though I feel like it's been a little stale lately. I agree it needs a shakeup, but I think overall it is a great game. Now, can I say it's the fighting game of the last 10 years? I want to, but if I'm real with myself, I think they still got to prove themselves. It's been out for what, 2 years? And we're waiting to see what they do. Are they going to really change the game to where people are like, this is what we've been waiting for? Or is it going to continue to feel stale and kind of just slowly like plummet? I don't know, but I kind of feel like even though it is a great game, and I really do hope it succeeds, I kind of need to see where it goes before I can say fighting game of the last 10 years. Now, I would put Fighters. I know that sounds fucking weird. Well, at least for me, I'm saying for me. But I would put Fighters over Street Fighter 6 right now. Tekken 8, I can't put Tekken 8 just because of what happened fairly recently. Fatal Fury, how are we gonna even put, we can't put Street Fighter 6. How are we gonna put Fatal Fury? I'm actually low-key rooting for Fatal Fury. I like that the pros are getting, paid more than ever. I feel like the game does bring hype. I really do. Like, I like the animations. It's just not there yet, but I'm rooting for this game to keep, growing and growing, but I wouldn't say nowhere close to 10 year. Mortal Kombat 11, maybe I'm just an NRS hater, but I can't say that. I can't say Injustice 2, Soul Calibur, Guilty Gear. Okay, but all in all, look, if we're talking about money, ironically enough, it is probably fucking Mortal Kombat. I mean, they always outsell Street Fighter. Street Fighter 6 is on course to be the highest selling ever as far as like for the franchise, but like I said, it's still fairly new-ish. I need to see where it goes. I'm very curious. Fatal Fury is a brand new damn born baby practically. If I gotta pick, I'm saying either Strive or Fighters. And then for me personally, I'm gonna say Fighters just because I have more interaction and more history than Fighters than I do with Guilty Gear personally. And that is weird for me to say because I wanna say Street Fighter with all my heart, but it's 6. Like I said, it's a beautiful game, but I just need to see where it goes. All right, next up for possibly the best mod ever. That's what the streets is talking about. We're talking about Yami Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! In Fighters. They done made it happen. Link down below if you guys want to check it out for yourself. But this popped off a few days ago, like 3 days ago. I missed it. I was caught up in the festivities for the holiday. It is here. We're going to get these FGC reactions. Here's the trailer in case you missed it. Let's go. This is actually my first time watching the whole thing.
面白い試合になりそうだ。
Wow. They modded the shit out of this.
分かったぞ。このデュエル受けて立つ。いでよ。ブラック
Dark Magician!
ブラックマジック。 そこだ。ブラックマジック。俺のデーモン召喚。ブラックマジック。魔法
Oh shit!
魔法発動。
All right, then from there, that FGC is reacting, saying, close enough, we need a new season, bro. Please, holy shit, how are you so good, low-key? This is what Jump Force should have been. Then down here, actually, coolest shit I've ever seen a modder do. In no universe is Cell getting bodied by a Dark Magician. That's another whole debate. I remember reading this earlier, talking about in no universe is Cell getting bodied by Dark Magician. Originally, I was thinking the same thing. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't the biggest Yu-Gi-Oh fan. I remember Rick talking about the game and the card game and all that other stuff way back in the day. I mean, before, yeah, I want to say before we were even in FGC. So like I said, initially I didn't think so, but you go to the comments, they disagree. Right here saying, Yu-Gi-Oh scaling is crazy, don't sleep on it. Yami Yugi can literally will things into existence. I guess you haven't seen Dark Magician with a GAT. He easily clears Cell. Dark Magician is doing basketball combos in Cap. Cell gets low diffed, and wrapping it up, I think he just did, and we hate you, power scaling loser, so much. Then even more in the quote retweets right here saying, this shit is fucking crazy. Close enough, welcome back, Jump Force. Even Sonic Fox saying, this is literally the coolest thing ever. Continuing on, amazing work. What the hell, man, this is nuts. And bro, the posing, what else we got? You'd think Bandai would see the reception from both this guy's Dio and Yugi's mod and think, wait, this would make money. Now we even got some content creator reactions, check it out.
Yami Yugi to Dragon Ball Fighters. I mean, look at the animations. Not only did he add Yugi, but we got Dark Magician Girl, Slifer the Sky Dragon, Karibo. Every single monster in Yugi's kit is available in this mod. But before we continue, I'm gonna drop his Twitter, so make sure you guys go tweet him and show him all the love in the world, and perhaps request some more characters. But first, we gotta see how this character actually plays. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and, I guess I'll pick my team. And, ooh, so we got Dark Magic Attack, Dust Tornado, and Dark Magic Attack. What is that one? Do I have to run into it? It's gone! Okay, that was Dust Tornado, okay. Wait, it's all random, right? Why did Celtic Guardian show up and do nothing? Wait. Did I just see Exodia? Tell me we can do Exodia. Wait, hold on, do I control each hand? I think I do. The person moving. We're almost there. Damn, Exodia's on the bottom? Wait. Ah! Bro! Oh my God! Why can't she just stand there? Oh, that's this game! That wins, well, duh, it wins the entire game. That kills everybody! That's never happening in the fight.
Crap! Look at that! Gaia! Yeah, Gaia the Fierce Knight! Jump scare! Alright, hold on. Yo! Just the grab is fire! Yo, this mod is crazy. I'm getting mad. What could have been? Summon Skull looks. Bro, all of the models and assets that they had to design for this. I wonder what happens when I run out of cards. Let's see what my super attacks do. Dark Magician Girl! Yo! Hold on, we gotta try that in a combo. All right, let's see what the ult is. Look at this Slifer, of course! It's Slifer the Sky Dragon! Look at this! Oh my God!
Whatever it is, Butt Check family, definitely let me know how you are feeling. Appreciate the mad love, man. Today is Saturday. Originally, this was supposed to be posted yesterday on Friday, but I didn't have enough time. Now we seem, if I'm correct, we seem to be back on track. So we got today, possibly 2 tomorrow, and the rest of the time through New Year's. New Year's is already on Wednesday, but guess what? Dirty Low is actually coming over today so we can film in advance to drop something for you guys on New Year's Eve. So I hope you guys are there. Thank you so much for making this this year so memorable, man. We had it was a roller coaster, wasn't it? And it still is. But either way, thank you for joining me. I'm talking too much. I'll see you tomorrow. And as always, I don't know what it is, but I know somehow, some way, it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. Peace. Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
Just silence. We don't care about your intro though.
Okay.
Dark Magic Attack! Dark Magic Attack! Dark Magic Attack!
Key blast.
That's not 5H, by the way. Oh, perfect guard at me. Doodle!
Yeah, bro. Why are you throwing knives at me?
1,000 knives, bro. Get him, Celtic Guardian!
Bro, you blocked my Dragon Rush.
I wish he had like a sliding with like, do something anti-magic arrow! Oh, he's gonna die. He's dead, and he's dead, and he's dead, and he's dead.
Bro, no, he's
dead,
not.
And he's dead, he's dead.
I only know the bread and butter.
It's over, he's gone. It's done. My fun is over. He's gone, he's dead.
He's not, bro.
I know what to do. Never mind. I don't know what to do.
No, bring him back in here.
No, bro!
Yes!
Get him, Karibo! Get him, Karibo! I can't, he's dead! All right, I guess we'll go into a
can't
regular
let you have
fighters
fun.
match in about 10 seconds.
I can't let you have fun. I'm sorry.
Oh, I